Hello, everyone. This is Dan Gramza, and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Tuesday, May 5th. What we see is a market that's concerned about what's happening in the Middle East. Crude oil's up, it implies a potential for inflation. This is all anticipatory, it's not reality. And for this market, for the Russell, it did trade below just a bit below its sell level. Dollar difference here in that market, just to give you a reference, is $1,700 a contract. Do we look for follow through? I look for a sideways move as a market accumulates information to make a decision what it wants to do. Let's move on though, and let's take a look at the euro. The euro got weaker, US dollar got stronger. The bias here is still for a move to the upside. If the uncertainty continues, then look for continued weakness here in the euro because capital will have a tendency to flow towards that US dollar. Let's move on though, and let's look at the 10-year notes. And in that market, we're seeing some weakness coming into it, which means that yields are increasing as price backs off. Further movement down, I don't look for a big day down on Tuesday, but rather an inside type day. Copper also broke to the downside. Look for an inside day here in that market. Don't look for a big move down. Again, it's a market responding to a possibility of something happening. So it's a step in the right direction. I am bearish on this market, and longer term, we'll see what happens here. But I'm looking for further movement down, and this is what stimulated some of the action that we're seeing. And it started right here with crude oil as the market rallied, traded above its buy level. Dollar difference in that market is $1,750 a contract. I don't look for a big day up. And in wheat, buyers are here. And what do we look for in that market? We have a potential for a long term trend to the upside. We have weather conditions, we have domestic conditions for wheat that could be longer lasting. So be cautious here on the short side for that market. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to being with you again. And as always, take care.